Hey everyone, Josh here. So today we're doing a bit of a different video. We are doing a tool building video, I guess. I should really be cleaning up my bench, but that's not happening. I'm doing this instead. So I've done a lot of videos on changing transmission oil, differential oil, all that stuff. So I've done all the fluids on my Touareg, a few videos on like DSG oil changes, stuff like that. And I always use this transfer pump. So this is a high-end transfer pump, I guess you could call it. So it's 500 mils and it's got an in port and an out port, where some of the cheaper ones are just like a syringe style. You just suck it in that port and then you squeeze it back out into the transmission. So this works pretty good, but it's a really hard push on 80/90 if you're doing differentials, or when you're doing the Touareg transmission and you've got 9 liters you have to try and pump in with one hand while the other hand's trying to hold that tube in the jug, and your third hand is trying to hold the tube in the transmission. So it gets really busy and it just kind of sucks in general. So I work on farm equipment full time, and all over my TikTok I've been seeing people using the Milwaukee water transfer pump to pump gear oil and stuff like that into hubs and front axles and even coolant and stuff like that. But the issue, I've got 2 issues with using the Milwaukee transfer pump, is first off, I am married to DeWalt. I've got all the DeWalt tools, and I bought a Milwaukee top off to keep my laptop charged and had to buy an adapter so I could keep my DeWalt batteries. So that's the first issue. I don't have any Milwaukee batteries, and I really don't want to start investing into the red brand when I've got all the yellow brand stuff. And the other issue is the quantity that it pumps. So it pumps, I think it's 8 gallons per minute, which would way overfill a hub oil, which is way too quick. And the whole point of this video is to fill transmissions, differentials, and stuff like that, which is lower quantity. So I've been using this little transfer pump lately. 12 volts, shouldn't run for over 30 minutes, which definitely don't run it that long. And you can see it's all full of gear oil right now. It works really good, and it says it transfers 3 quarts per minute, which I think that's 3 or 4 liters per minute. So it works really nice for lower quantity stuff. It's not like a fire hose where it's going to fill the thing right full and you're going to get oil everywhere. And it's smaller tubes, so it actually fits up inside the transmissions and hubs. So this has been really good. I've probably put 20 or 30 liters of gear oil through it. But the part I don't like are these leads, and I'll show you why. So here it is plugged into the battery, so it works out good if you want to suck your engine oil out. It's got lots of lead for that. The issue is, like when the Touareg, when you want to do the back differential, you only get to about the driver's door before you run out of lead. So I had a little solution there, and I've got a even better solution here yet. So to solve the short lead issue, what I've been doing is hooking it directly to a DeWalt battery. You can just use your little spade connectors. B plus is plus, B negative is negative. And now you've got a nice mobile power source. The issue is, this is 20 volt max. So it's between 18 to 20 volts. And the issue you can see is this is a 12 volt system. So it gets pretty hot pretty quick and melts stuff. So the other issue is when you're pumping gear oil, this is just a little vane pump up here with a gear reduction electric motor. It's just a pretty simple design, but I think combination of 20 volts and pumping 80/90 where it's not really meant to do, it starts leaking it out of the pump itself, so it makes a bit of a mess. So I've got a quick and easy solution that I wanted to try, as I bought another one of these. So this one was on Amazon. It's just an oil pump extractor. It is identical if you look at the two. So yeah, 5 amp. So that's fix our leaking issue. And our power source issue is, you can get a DeWalt, not a DeWalt, but a piece that fits on a DeWalt battery to reduce it down to 12 volts. So let's see how this works out. So just for a temporary setup, got it clamped on here. The switch is on the back side. Just like that. So I've got some 75 W90 here for a job tomorrow. So we're gonna see how this works out. So I've just got this little loop in here just to suck and feed it right back in the same container because I'm not really doing a job here, I'm just testing. And it's hooked up, so let's see what happens. Okay, so that worked pretty good. There's no leaks as of yet, and I don't think the other one really leaked too much until I started feeding 20 volts to it. Yeah, this didn't get hot. Battery's still fully charged, so we're gonna do a bit of a test. So I wish I had bulk 8090 with me right now, but I'm at home, so I don't. But I do have some 540, so I've got 20 liters of it. So we're gonna see how long it takes to pump 5 liters into the shell container here. Okay, so here we're set up. So it's drawing out of there. It's gonna go up into here. So we're going against gravity. It's cold 5W40. It's probably 5 degrees in here, so maybe 10. So we're gonna see how long it takes. Find the on switch here. So I don't know how long that was. I did a split in there. I could kind of see where it was about 2.5 liters, but I couldn't see it on here, so I stopped for a minute just to double check. But I gotta say it's probably pretty close to spot on at it's 3 or 4 liters per minute. But everything's nice and cool yet. We're down a bar, but I don't think that was a fully charged battery. I think that was just a charged battery. But yeah, so I think I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and then we'll see how it goes. I kind of want to bolt this to this and then put different connectors on here so they don't short out, because I don't think that's fused. And then yeah, I think it's gonna work pretty good here. So I did some quick and easy modifications here. So I put the actual transformer right on top of this clip. So then, just like that. So there's a big hollow space. Like it's a 2-part housing. So I just drilled a hole in the top part, ran a zip tie through it, and a little bit of the right stuff just to kind of stop it from walking around a little bit. So that's nice and easy. And then I got rid of these alligator clips and put nice weather pack connectors on. So that way you can just plug it in and go. You don't have to worry about shorting stuff out. So the other thing I was thinking about was getting rid of all this coil and just having it quick and easy plug in right here. The issue I want to leave that apart is so I have the option to fill from a 5-gallon pail or from little jugs if I need to, or even the smaller ones here yet. So a little bit of slack is nice to be away from the battery. The other thing I thought about was it'd be nice to mount it right like that, stick it on top of your battery, but it's got gear oil everywhere, so I don't really want gear oil all over that transformer or any more than I have to on these batteries. So I think this is going to be on this video. It's nice and quick and easy transfer pump, and I think it's going to work pretty good. It's not quite as quick as the Milwaukee one, but for what I want it to do, I think it'll be good enough. So thanks for watching, and hopefully this helped.